We have a team again, a team of students that come to us from Park City and the Gen Yes program. Please welcome Josie Chesley and Julia Henry.
Hey Jose, positive learning environments. That sounds kind of vague.
Jules, chill, we're gonna break it down. And the cool thing is that we're kids, so what we have to say you won't find in a textbook. Hey, I'm Josie.
And I'm Julia. We are student technology leaders from Treasure Mountain Junior High in Park City, Utah. We're both school enthusiasts, and we want to share with you what we have found.
To us, there are a couple things that make up for a really great learning environment. Now, of you can do it. It is a place where students feel understood, safe, and supported.
First, we want to talk about the importance of being understanding. We don't just mean comprehensive, but more empathetic of each other as fellow humans. Your students are more than just a name on a roster, and it means a lot to them if they know that.
Your kiddos are all different. I know, duh, it's not like you're teaching clones, but we often forget how diverse we really are. We forget that just like a box of crayons, every individual is unique. Imagine getting only a box of green crayons. Like, wow, I guess now I can draw grass, and that's it. But if you teach to every single color of the rainbow, you then enable your students to draw whatever they wish.
One thing that really helps your students out is if you connect information to the real world. Many of my peers sit in class wondering when in life am I ever going to use this information. But if you give us just one good example, we'll all become way more engaged.
There's already enough hate and gossip in the world, and your classroom really should be an escape from all of that. So a simple trick is just talk to everyone with respect.
Encourage your students to have each other's back and not talk smack about one another. We need to respect everyone for who they are and who they have the potential to become.
Oh, so try posing your questions in a more open-ended way. Instead of saying, do you have any questions? Ask, what questions do you have?
Next, we want to talk about safety. We don't just mean being safe in a physical way, although that is important. We want your students to be safe creatively and safe to try new things, as well as safe to be themselves.
Recently, I went to a school in Roatan for children who are affected by HIV and AIDS. These kids have seen the unimaginable, so it was really sweet when for Valentine's Day, the kids were asked to draw the things they love, and about half of them drew their teachers. This is because they feel so safe at school and they don't get that feeling at home.
A lot of my peers are scared of asking questions because they don't want to be embarrassed or ask about something that's already been discussed and get in trouble. We want students to feel comfortable asking questions and safe to understand even if they are confused or behind. Because it's a horrible feeling to sit through an entire class period where everything sounds like a foreign language.
So just open it up. Make sure your students feel really safe and comfortable talking to you.
Have you ever seen those cheerleader pyramids? Those blow my mind.
Yeah, and they're a good metaphor too. They're literally holding each other up and supporting each other.
A classroom in many ways is like a team. Everyone has different roles, patterns, and plays. Each player is on the team for a reason, and their strengths and skills make the team better. Like for example, in football, everyone has their own idea of how to get the ball to the end zone or final goal. Some players can get there quickly with a few long passes, while others may need to go at a slower pace and stop along the way. However, anyone can score a touchdown with the help of their teammates.
If you helped every student who was ever confused, you would be totally exhausted. A good team doesn't only learn from their coach, but also from their teammates. So you should really encourage your students to go to each other for help. Obviously, you're supposed to teach us everything we're supposed to know, but if you go about that with positivity and put your whole heart into it, then we're going to learn it a lot better.
Josie and I have noticed that when you're having fun teaching, it makes it so much more fun for your students as well.
And we just gave you a whole ton of ideas and information. So we have a quick trick to help you remember. Just think US, or USS, for understanding, safe, and supportive.
We hope you learned a lot today, and we look forward to seeing you move in positive directions.